pale I look.
Don't we? Ah, there we are.
We're live.
You might have heard Ruby just say, "Oh, look how pale I look." Don't worry about that. I've got a massive spot on my forehead. You don't need to worry about looking pale. So it's Friday night. It's actually quite late. Ruby's still awake.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to say why you're still up? Where did we go before?
We went to Williamson's Park. There was like a space thing on, and it was like you could check out all the stars. And we went, and I saw the moon. I saw loads of craters on the moon. And plus, it's a Friday night, so I'm allowed to stay up late.
Yeah, because you've not got school tomorrow. So Williamson's Park, there'll only be a couple of people that know Williamson's Park, to be honest. It's a place in Lancaster where we live.
Hey, 1%.
And they had like a stargazing event. It was the Lancaster and Morecambe Astronomical Society. And it was a little bit, they were nice people, but it was a little bit boring until the talks finished. And then we went outside and looked through the telescopes. So,
oh, Mr. Viewer, you disappeared. Oh, you're back on. Why don't you leave a comment telling us who you are?
yeah, say hello, by all means, say hello. So there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. We have just spent quite an enjoyable hour, really, wasn't it? Watching Erica, watching her live stream. And it just made me think, what a great community the gardening community on YouTube is. It's just, there's some great people. I, for one, really enjoy being a part of this community. What do you think?
Yeah, it is a good community. Unlike all the different ones, I feel like the gardening one has it's like a family, not just loads of different.
A family. That's a good way of putting it. That a family. Yeah. Because ultimately, we might have little fallouts, perhaps, but we still all get on, don't we? And that's what families do, don't we? We have fallouts sometimes, don't we, Deppy?
Yeah. Leave a comment if you would class the gardening community as a family.
Yeah, let us know. Right, I've got a few things to talk about. Gardener Earth guy, are you? You all right? You've been sharing the skills our grandparents taught us growing plants. Yeah, passing the torch. That's what it's all about. I consider it one of my responsibilities as a parent. It's not all about saying brush your teeth, tidy your room. I'm teaching her skills which I know are going to be useful for her in later life. Same with my eldest daughter as well, but Ruby's more receptive, shall we say, to that information, because my eldest daughter's at a bit of an age where I could literally tell her how to earn £1 million in a second and she wouldn't appear to be interested. Those of you with children of a similar age, I dare say you can empathise with that. So who have we got then? Kelly's Kitchen. Hey, Ruby! Yes, Kelly's Kitchen Garden. Who else have we got? Marie Curry. Hiya from Canada. You all right, Marie?
Hi.
3000% now. There's a good channel. I'm not too sure if you're familiar with 3000%.
I don't think I am, but I shall go and subscribe and check them out.
Yes, good videos. Gardener Earth guy. Nick's a lot, Hiya, Nick. You all right? How's it going? Who else have we got in? My UK. My UK Homestead. You've changed your name recently. Don't tell me. You, Kelly. Yes. Used to be something like Kelly's living in super sunny Somerset with an allotment. There's that many channels. I think that's what you used to call.
Ellie.
Who else have we got? Rachel Jane's allotment. Hello there. Sam's allotment diary. Ross Minton. How you doing? Salopian. Bet you don't know what that word means, do you?
No.
It means somebody from the Shire of Shrop. He's from Shrewsbury. He's from Shropshire. I used to live there before you was born, I think. Yeah.
I'm pleased to meet you too, Ellie, if I could see you.
Mike's Greenhouse, how are you doing? Who else have we got? I think I've mentioned those people already. My Little Bit of Peace, hello. Hello to you. That's a lovely channel name, by the way. Is that directly named about your garden area, by any chance? Because if it is, I can relate to that. I find peace in my garden and the allotment. even with this little monkey terrorising me. Right, so what have I got to talk about? I've mentioned the community, and we've just had a very enjoyable hour watching Erica. Some of you, I know from seeing who's here, some of you were in that particular live stream as well. Oh my days, they were throwing money at her. What's all that about? Flipping Nora, right? She deserves it. Don't get me wrong, but we couldn't believe it, could we?
Over £50, I think.
Something like that. Flipping, it was like Christmas in March. What's all that about? So, right, this is one of the things I wanted to talk about. I think I've made a bit of a mistake, but I think I've realised what it is recently with my channel. You keep looking who's popping up there. If anyone asks us a direct question.
It is good to have the boss back, you're right.
But you're the boss.
No.
Oh, right. So, yeah, this mistake I've made, I've been scratching my head now for ages about my channel just doesn't seem to be growing as much as I've been putting into it, if that makes sense. Oh, that was a laugh and a half. Is that our Claire?
My favourite vegetables have to be carrots and red peppers, I think. Well, the sweet ones, not hot ones.
Oh, you do like your sweet red peppers, don't you?
Yeah.
She has them with hummus. Yeah, hummus. I always thought that hummus was some kind of Palestinian terrorist organisation, but apparently that's Hamas, not hummus. Right, so this mistake I made, let me make those mistakes for you guys. Learn from my mistakes. Go into your channel settings and make sure, I can't remember the exact page name, there's one of the settings, there's a little box and it's either ticked or unticked and it says words to the effect of allow my channel to be shown on for recommended to other channels. My box wasn't ticked. Go on, you can call me a plonker if you want.
What was he thinking?
Well, yeah. So hopefully, I'm going to be more massive than Sean James Cameron now. He's my target. You know what I mean? If I can be just like almost as good as the big man, I'll be doing all right. I'm not going to say I want to be as big as Hugh. You know, the Welsh lad Hugh, because to be honest, he's got the face. He's got the face on it. I haven't got that kind of blessing to work with. I've got to work with what I've got. So I model myself on Sean James Cameron, and he's the man. So yeah, that was my mistake that I think I've made. So hopefully over the next few weeks, I should see a bit of a pickup now. What we're getting in the comments, Roo?
Mike's greenhouse. Yes, I am following Dad's footsteps. I am becoming a gardener. Apparently, carrots don't help you see in the dark. But
do they not?
No.
Who says that? Is that a Ruby fact or
no?
somebody
I
else?
saw it on YouTube before.
Oh, it must be true. I mean, who goes on YouTube? Honestly. Right, what else have we got to talk about? Seeds, people. Seeds. It is that wonderful time of year. Let us know, what have you currently got going on your kitchen windowsills or in your greenhouse? What are you planting? What's doing all right so far? What are you still waiting for to germinate? Are you trying anything unusual this year that you've never tried before as well? Let us know. Leave a comment. Like, are you trying a vegetable with a rude name or anything like that? You know, just because you liked the name.
I'm going to go and get
It's a myth published during World War II. I so need to read backwards. That sounds interesting. What's the myth? That I'm not as good looking as Hugh? No, that's the fact. That's not a myth, is it? He's got a cucumber in the cold frame. Check out Ross's cucumber, people. Oh, let's not go there. It's a family channel. This Ruby's kicking her now. Right. Shallots. You're trying shallots for the first time. They're a little bit fiddly to prepare and peel, but they are worth that fiddle, I think. They're nice and sweet, sweeter than an onion. And if you use it as an onion type of flavouring in your cooking, you've got good times, 3000%. They're nice shallots, aren't they? Yep. What else are people growing?
UK
Oh my UK All-Star. I don't think she knows what one of those is. Please tell me you don't know what one of those is. I don't know. Let's not even ask. Oh my goodness me. Oh my. Oh, chili peppers. Yeah, it's a type of chili pepper.
I know, Dad. I know. It's those long ones you buy to stuff.
Yeah, predictive text. That's what it is, isn't it? What else have people got going? Nick's allotment diary. Just planted some seeds. Good on you, Nick. That's the way. Peppers, tomatoes, and brassicas. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Ruby, your giggle is the best. Oh
yeah. You're trying Sam's allotment diary. You're trying cucamelons.
We've had those a year or two ago, haven't we? Give some advice. What did they taste like?
They tasted. It was like a cucumber, but do you know there's like the stuff with the seeds on in like the middle of it when you cut in half the cucumber
into a cucumber?
Yeah, like that. It tasted like that. It tasted nicer.
Sit down, maybe. Come sit next time. Right. Your glasses are. Oh, right. Okay, so you can see. Right. Oh, fenugreek. Now then, I'm going to sound the right snob here. Recently, when I was travelling in Kenya, I went into a restaurant and I ordered, as a starter, a pita bread with fenugreek on it. And I didn't know what fenugreek was. It's some kind of herb, I think, because it was very small bits of green stuff. And it was nice. It was a nice taste. So whatever it is, it was okay. If you can let us know what exactly fenugreek is it a leaf or was it a vegetable that they chopped up finely? I don't know. Alternative small holding. Jazz, hey Jazz, hiya. Right, we are doing okra, aubergine, and loofah. Do you know what a loofah is?
I'm guessing it's is it that Chinese like thing that looks like a flower and like you peel it down and it's like got like an orange yellowy fruit?
No, I don't think it is. It's like a big hard. It looks a bit like a sweet corn, but it's a dried thing. People dry them out. It's like a squash, but they dry them out and then they use it in the bath. They give themselves a good scrub in the bath with it. That's a loofah. What else have we got? Spice used for curries. Oh, is that what fenugreek is? Okay.
I'm going to ask you a little quiz question, everyone. What flower can contain saffron in the middle of it?
Oh, that's a good question, Ruby. While you're answering that question, guys, Mike's greenhouse. Tomatoes, onions, leeks, strawberries, cucumbers, chard, morning glory. What's the story? Morning glory. Gymno, Kalu, can't even say it. Radishes, parsnips, carrots, beetroot.
Crocus.
Oh my word. Mike, you are going to eat very well.
Crocus. Crocus seems to be really popular.
No, crocus is the answer to your question.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear me.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. See what I have to work with, people. What was it they say? Never work with ginger-haired people or children. Both of them combined in one. Sit up, love. You're on the floor. What are you doing, man? Come in. Let's move this closer if you can't read in your glasses. Can you read it now?
Yeah.
Right. Some good comments here, people. Thank you.
Hi, allotment life.
Oh, that's Brian. How are you doing? All right. Tony, let's go back. Oh, UK, here we go. I am honoured. Thank you very much for popping in and saying hello. Flipping heck. Hey, there's a good crowd on here tonight, Ruby. If you weren't about, I'd be cracking open the beer and having the crap with them all. Yeah. Oh, Benny. I've recently started following Benny. Go and check out Benny's channel. He's from Norway.
Wow.
His English is betterer than mine. Blows my mind. But not just for that reason. Just go and check out Benny. There's some beautiful scenes on his videos that I've seen so far. It looks like a really, really nice place.
Allotment life, you're completely right. I think you mean him.
Are we getting a 2019 veg song from yourself? Possibly. There's a little devil called Ryan from A Little Dirt Never Hurt. He's normally the one that gets me all G'd up to do that kind of thing. So we'll see if Ryan ever gets wind of this. He's a she. So I've missed something there. Sow and grow. Oh my word, Benny! I am so sorry. You're having a laugh. You're a lady. Bloody hell, Benny's a lady. Do you know? Hey, seriously, what's my brother Scott called? What's his nickname?
Benny.
Everyone calls my brother Benny. So I've just had it in my head. It said, I'm very, very sorry, Benny. Flipping heck. Oh, that's really bad, that, isn't it? I feel really bad now.
Sorry, Benny.
Anyway, everybody's saying Benny's a lady. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, I'm very, very sorry, Benny. Right.
Benny, if it makes it feel better, I sometimes question whether Dad's a lady or not.
That's not good, Right. So what else have we got to talk about? Seeds. Any more new people that have just joined us? What kind of seeds have you got growing at the moment? What are we germinating? So what did we do today? We got 2 different types of pea, main crop pea.
We've put them to soak. I should say I put them to soak. Benny's a nickname you got when you were 10.
Ah, right. That makes sense. Right, sorry.
You sound very nice, Benny.
Well, she is, because, I've dropped a proper boo-boo there, I know, and she's not gone, you're a fool, you're a plonker. She's been very polite about it, so of course she's very nice, yeah. Not done peas yet, you are ready, me. Well, I might be a little bit early, but we're not going to... So as Ruby said, we've got them soaking in water overnight just to get them all nice and loose and ready to, just give them that little tickle saying it's your time now. Come on, get ready. Oh, okay, Rubes. I'll put them in some compost tomorrow, but then we'll probably keep them indoors for a good more few weeks yet before we plant them outside. 3,000%. I've sown 5 of my saved giant sunflower seed. All up and racing. Fantastic. Brill. Tons of cress, broad beans. This is from my little bit of piece. Broad beans with the school groups. Tatties with the school groups for a competition.
They must be Scottish.
Oh, that's a bit judgmental, just because somebody calls them tatties. But yeah, I think you might be right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, you might have gathered with the fact I've got my right-hand deputy head gardener with me. School groups, I would do as much as I can to get kids involved in gardening, specifically growing their own food. I just think it's the right thing to do. So, all power to you for doing that. Nice one.
Fun fact, this is a bit of behind the scenes. When I was at nursery, Dad once brought one of my chickens in.
And what did it do?
Pooed.
It pooed on the carpet. It's got health and safety nightmare written all over it, and they were rewriting the risk assessments literally while the poo was coming out of the back end of that chicken. What else have we got? My little bit of peace. They live in Scotland, but not Scottish.
I was close.
Close, but no cigar. Right. Yeah, schools, gardening in the curriculum. Why the hell not? Why isn't it already happening? I tell you what, when I'm Prime Minister of the world, I'm going to make that happen. Yeah, big time. And I won't muck us all around with Brexit, but let's not go there. Let's not. He what?
He thinks he'll be the Prime Minister one day, but we all know.
All right, Ruby. Right, so my next point. My latest upload, I'd like you to go and check it out because I have given the choice, I've given the power to you guys. You get to make a decision on our behalf, and whatever gets the most requests will happen. Now, I'm being a little bit cryptic because, you've got to try and sell yourself, haven't you? And I don't just want to tell you what happens in the video because you won't bother going and watching it. So I'm trying to lead you on a little bit. Do you know what I mean? What's that word? Bait clicker. I'm a bait clicker. Yeah. Clickbait.
Yeah, I know, but you're not a clickbaiter.
So the latest upload I'm on about, it's called An End and a New Beginning. And like I say, you get to choose something. I'm literally giving control over to you guys. So
Ross Minton.
He's the guy from Shrewsbury.
I am going to guess that cows drink milk. I don't know.
Where am I looking here? Ruby, riddle for you. What the cows drink? What the cows drink?
What do cows drink water?
Oh, you reckon? I was going to say milk, to be honest with you, but now I'm thinking about
they produce milk and
Ross, cows drink water. Hey, you tricker, you little trickster. Right. What else?
Oh, you've already placed your choice. Should I go and find out what it is?
Who said that, Ruby? Oh, yeah. I think I remember yours early today, 3,000%. Yeah. Excellent. Oh, Erica's here.
Hello.
We've just been watching you. Now you're watching us. It's like, that's blowing my mind. Don't put that on in the background. There'll be copyright issues and all sorts. Erica, what was going on with all them people throwing money at you? What was all that about? Flipping heck. It was like, we couldn't believe it, could we, Roo? Unbelievable. What are you going to do? You know, like, because you seemed a bit flustered, if you will. Well, what can you do? I mean, you said thank you to everybody because that's, you know, you're a nice person like that. But I could kind of feel your what's the word I'm looking for? Slight bit of awkwardness about it. Yeah, you just don't seem to me watching mental though. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, I think we've got a winner so far.
Oh, is that what is on my latest upload? Is the one choice that's standing out more than the others? Don't announce what it is, right? Well, so on that latest upload, guys, I'm going to give it about a week. So Friday next week, I'll go and look through all the comments and I'll see which of the 4 choices you've been given has the most requests, and whatever that choice is, that is what will happen. Right, so what else have we got in the comments? Erica, I am just so thankful I can spend it on something for the plot. Yes, very wise that, isn't it, Ruby? Yeah, she's putting back into. Yeah, it's brilliant. UK, here we go. Just say thanks and answer any question you ask. Great stuff, you handled it. But what if it's like a really awkward question? Like, here's one for you. I've got a question. No, it's not rude. Who would win in a fight between Monty Don and Charles Dowding? What do you reckon? That's the kind of thing that I stay up late at night. Where have you gone? I stay up late at night wondering about stuff like that.
Monty Don's got big hands, so he'd probably be really big.
Oh, so Mike's Greenhouse says Charles. Claire says Monty Don. Claire, you watching this upstairs? She's watching this upstairs. Rachel Jane, Monty, Mike's Greenhouse, Charles all the way. Charles is refined. Yeah, he's a nice old gentleman, isn't he? But Monty's got the hands of a murderer as Monty. He's got massive murderer's hands. He gets one of them bad boys round your neck and it's good night Vienna. I don't care how organic your leeks are. Depends if he used the dogs.
UK, here we go. You are right. Now, you know better than that. They are both gentlemen and will never get to that. You are correct.
No, Monty's a bit of a run one, I reckon.
This is why I have to put up with.
See all them lines Monty's got on his forehead? That's like scars from previous battles, I reckon, with Alan Titchmarsh and things like that. Smacking him on the head with a trowel. That's what I think that is. So how did I get onto random questions? Oh, yes. About Erica's live stream earlier. When people drop the cash, you're supposed to, who was it said, you're supposed to answer any question you have. But I then said, what if it's a really awkward question? Let's not go there. Monty the Green-fingered Strangler.
I was thinking that at the same time.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, our Claire is upstairs. She's eating a chocolate orange in bed. Where's mine? Unbelievable. I blow on my fingers and rub it on my chest. Tells. I try to think what that's about. Do I need to read? You read backwards for me. Hang on, let's.
No, it's because no.
I'll show that. There we go. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, us young gardeners should stick together.
Look what allotment life Brian's put. Jim McCall on Beach Grove Garden. Do you know little old Jim?
Yeah.
He's in his 80s, him, isn't he?
Yeah, he'd be first out of the ring.
Yes. Right, so if you weren't here from the start, what have we covered? We talked about just how amazing the gardening community is on YouTube. It's something I've been thinking about a lot last few days, to be honest, and I've been mentioning it in one or two of my videos, and I've been mentioning it in comments on other people's videos, but I think that the thing that's making me say it now is just watching Erica's live stream earlier. There's just some fantastic people. What a good bunch you are, eh? What a bloody good bunch. What else have we been talking about? I think I've made a mistake, but time will tell. It's too soon to say if it's an instant fix. But so basically, I have spent many an hour bending the ear, God lover of our Claire, who's currently eating a chocolate orange in bed upstairs, watching me and Ruby downstairs, which is a bit strange. I've been moaning and moaning at her, not that she's done anything, about the growth on my YouTube channel. I do all the stuff YouTube tell you to do. I watch people like Nick Nimmin, that American bald-headed fellow with funny teeth, and he tells you, well, no, people know what I mean now. And I do all the stuff he says to do, but then I was in the depths of my channel settings yesterday, and I noticed there was one crucial little box which wasn't ticked correctly, and it was the one that says allow your channel to be shown on other channels' recommendations, that kind of thing. So I think for all this time, it has felt quite often that I've been talking into an empty void. And that's probably why, because effectively there was doors closed off around my channel. So I've opened those doors now. Let's see what happens. Because like I said earlier, I want to be massive. I want to be like Sean James Cameron, SJC. I don't want to be called Stu Benson anymore. I want to be like Sean James Cameron. I want people to go, oh, SB. Like they call him SJC, it's SB. Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
You got to have goals, Ruby.
You met Alternative Smallholding. You met Alan Titchmarsh and made a fool of yourself, fan struck. I did that with Adam Frost. Dad managed to get a picture of him, but I was a bit like, oh,
Isn't he tall, Adam Frost?
Oh, I didn't think he was that tall.
He's proper gangly, honestly. He's got like really long arms, hasn't he? His arms come down to his kneecaps. Yeah. So let's have a quick look in the comments. Ross, love Nick Nimmin. Yeah, he's all right, isn't he? Yeah, the Nimminator. Sow and Grow. Oh, that lady's called Patricia. I don't know how familiar you are with Sow and Grow. Ruby, I challenge you to tell me all the places you recognise in her latest vlog. Okay. And without giving too much away, there will be some places you recognise. Before I've even seen it. If I ever, I can't remember, I watched that many other people's videos. Sorry, Patricia. Have I seen your latest one yet? I normally leave a comment when I've spread my presence around.
I'm going to say,
What? What's tickled you?
Let me think about that one.
If you want goals, Chase told me UK here we go. Well, I didn't want to embarrass the bloke because he's actually here now as we speak, and I don't think the mighty SJC is, because he's Johnny Big Balls now, isn't he, Sean? He don't waste time coming watching people like me. But I'm actually honoured that Tony is, because you're massive as well, Tony. Yeah, massive. Yeah, unbelievable. Adam Frost blocked me on Twitter. I don't know why. Oh, let's have a conversation about Twitter. I'm going to drop a bomb about something or someone on Twitter, and I'm going to sit back and see how you guys react. Right. I absolutely cannot stand James Wong's Twitter feed. Discuss. Let me know what you think. So I've dropped the bomb. Let's watch out for the fallout. Tweet. Who? James Wong, a British Malaysian botanist. He did that grow your own drugs program, which is clickbait if ever I heard it. Because he doesn't mean like drugs like, well, the kind that Ruby doesn't know anything about. God, keep forgetting she's sitting next to me. He means like medicines, but that's just a clickbait name, that, isn't it? So, hang on, what's he put here? I don't do Twitter 3000%.
Aha! Morecambe Bay. I'm going to guess Morecambe Bay.
Oh, are you talking to Patricia? Sow and Grow? Yeah. I think she lives in the northwest, not a million miles from us, and she's been to our neck of the woods a few times. Yeah.
I can imagine a collab happening one day.
So Ross Ditto on the Wonga tweeter. He's just a plonker, isn't he, James Wong? Some of the stuff, like, you couldn't make it any more obvious. You're just trying to niggle people to get a reaction so that you get more hits. And ain't nobody got time for that. Pag the Drum, you're all right. I need to remember your proper name. I just feel a bit wrong calling you Pag. And I know you're not a drum, you're a real person.
Mike's Greenhouse. We don't live in Cornwall, but we visited Cornwall. They have amazing beaches.
They do have amazing beaches.
And ice cream.
And pasties. Gotta love me pies and pasties, being a good northern lad. Cornwall understand. They've got a pie culture in Cornwall. And Devon, for that matter. Ooh. So they get the thumbs up from me.
Oh, you're telling me to be specific. Oh, I can never say that word. Specific. I'm gonna guess. So, do you know VVV, that swimming centre? I'm gonna guess you've come out of there, and it's there because I can see those rocks, and I recognise those rocks.
Oh, that is specific. VVV. Speaking of VVV, that's where sometimes Tyson Fury, heavyweight champion of the world, he goes to train there every now and again.
Who has had road rage with Mummy Nasty Car.
Do you want to tell the story about Claire's road rage and heavyweight champion of the world? Do you want to tell that story?
He was sticking out of the parking thing, and Mum couldn't get past, so she beeped at him, not realising. And then he did something naughty with his fingers to Mum, and then Mum realised it was Tyson.
Yeah. So I'm just really grateful Claire didn't get out of the car and batter him, to be honest. I'm grateful she realised who Tyson Fury is, because Claire's a redhead, just like Ruby, and anyone else that lives with redheads, my gosh, have they got a fiery temper. Yeah. Whoo! So yeah, that's our little Tyson Fury story. Because he lives around our way.
I've seen him a few times.
Yeah. I'm sure. Hang on. Where's my city mate? Biblical. Not gardening related, but are you happy with Spurs in the draw? Yes, I am. I didn't want Juventus because of the whole Ronaldo thing. He's good enough to win a game on his own, so I didn't want to play them. Not too sure about Barcelona. Depends on Messi, really, doesn't it?
Barcelona v Man U. I'm excited to see how that goes.
I know how that goes. Barcelona are going to give him a footballing lesson. But let's not talk about football. This is a gardening channel. But yeah, I'm happy with Spurs. We can do Spurs, definitely. Your wife peeked at Tyson Fury. She proper went, get out the bloody way. She proper gave him a bit of aggro. Yeah, she did. Mike's Green now. So you Southwest lad then? We do indeed. Pasties love, pasties life. Oh yes. Well, if you're ever up in the northwest of England and you go to Bolton, check out Carr's Pasties. They do amazing pasties.
I also like Hilltop Bakery. That's a nice place.
Hilltop Bakery. Sam's allotment diary. When the weather is cold and nasty, stick your teeth into a Cornish pasty.
That is true.
Especially
from Greg's.
My UK homestead. I live with a redhead too. Mr. B's a ginge. And has Mr. B got a fiery temper? Like this little monkey has. Night, Jazz. Ta-ra, Jazz.
Night.
Juve. Oh, come on, Ant. Don't. It's been a lovely day, Ant. Don't mind me up now, mate. It was nice chatting to you before, by the way, on face ache. Oh, Ross, you've just lost a serious amount of cool points. Liverpool.
I mean, I can kind of cope with Liverpool, but let's see who wins first because it's obviously going to be City.
Oh, we've had a recommendation. My little piece, home baked bakery in Fleetwood. You know where Fleetwood is, don't you? Near Blackpool. So we'll try and remember that if we ever go. I don't know about ginsters. They're a bit generic for me. Why are we talking about pasties? Anyhow, how did we get onto pasties? And what have we had? We've had.
It was something to do with Cornwall.
Tyson Fury had a fight with a pasty with a ginger-haired person refereeing. What's going on there?
My UK homestead. Yes, luckily calm 99% of the time, but when he blows.
So, Ross, I'm going to name drop some Salopian stuff for you now. Ross Minton. I used to live on, I think it was Cockthorne Road. You'll know where that is. It was one of the main drags into town just before the little Welsh Bridge, with that pub next to the water on the other side of the bridge called the Armoury, I think. Yeah, I used to live on, I think it was Cockthorne Road. I enjoyed me few years I had in Shrewsbury. Nice place, really nice place. Right, ta-ra, Erica.
Bye, Erica.
I'm not too sure about regular. It's I live and work away quite often, but since I got home from Kenya, I've had a bit of time off at home, so we'll be doing it as and when I'm around, really, won't we? Yeah. What else have we got here?
You don't have to apologise for going to make a brew. I had to go away and get my drink before.
Okay, I went to college in Shrewsbury. Many a drunken night. But Old Telford, like near the Wrekin, that big hill that sticks up on its own.
You too, Erica.
You said about nice beats and ice cream, then you mentioned pasties. I did. I'm glad someone's keeping track of all this. Right. That's the puppet. Yeah, that's the one, Ross. Yeah. See you later, Paul. I can't call someone Pag. Paul. Ta-ra, Paul. Right, my little bit of peace. See you later.
Bye.
I need to enable super chats. No, because then I'll be as rich as Erica, and it might just all go to my head, and I'll start like drinking champagne for breakfast and stuff. I can't do it. The northern working class, mate. I can't handle money. I don't know what to do with it.
It's fine. You can just put it aside to buy me a Lambo for my first car.
A Lambo? Check you out. Right. So have we got any more gardening questions we can ask people? Here we go. I'm getting inspiration from the vase in front of us. Just don't drop water on the laptop. Daffodils. Now, we bought these, right? But we've got a lovely vase of daffodils at the moment. And I'm not even Welsh. What's all that about? What flowers have you cut from your backyard or back garden at the moment, if any? Have any of you been bringing hellebores in, daffodils in, snowdrops, a little posy of snowdrops? What late winter, early spring flowers have you guys currently got in vases around your house? And if you've cut them out with your own back garden, then all the better. But if they're shop bought, doesn't really matter. Flowers are flowers. 3,000% nothing yet. Oh, hyacinths. Are your hyacinths out? Are they biblical? We've only got one or two up at the allotment. Do you know what they are? The hyacinths.
Mm-hmm.
I like the smell of hyacinths. In fact, in an old video, I said that some people poo-poo the smell of hyacinths because they say they smell a bit old lady-ish. I've sniffed old ladies, right? And there's nothing wrong with how they smell.
Sam's allotment diary. Like your taste of car, young lady. My favourite car. No. I also like Ferraris.
3,000% daffs are up. UK, here we go. Daffs and hyacinths. Mike's greenhouse. daffs, tulips, snowdrops, geraniums, camellia. Oh, camellia, beautiful. I don't know if you know what it's called, a camellia. We've got a camellia in the front of the house. It's not opened up yet.
UK Here We Grow had hive since Christmas. Wow,
Brill. My UK homestead, I planted loads for spring and summer, never grown flowers before. You are going to mean for a treat. It's brilliant growing flowers, isn't it? For all kinds of reasons. Obviously, you've got the nice to look at, but wait till you just go and observe, because you'll see the bees having an absolute party, and it's magical.
What flowers are you planting for your first set of flowers? I think my first set of flowers were those little tiny ones.
Got 3,000% got lily bulbs planted, carnations still going. Brilliant.
Wow.
I sniff old ladies. Well, sometimes you just get bored, don't you? If you're in a crowded bus or something, you're standing up in middle aisle holding on, you just go, just have a see what someone smells like,
Sometimes they don't smell nice. I won't want a hard one.
Stu, do you think my Sweet William will have self-seeded and come back this year? Desperately trying to think, what do I know about Sweet Williams? I've not touched them for a couple of years, to be honest. I think somewhere back in the dregs of my early uploads, there is a video on Sweet Williams. I don't know how good they are at self-seeding. What I'd recommend, because I don't really know without looking into it, what I'd recommend is you get some cheap Sweet William seeds and get them going as like a backup plan, just in case. It's always good to have a backup. What else have we got? I leave my hyacinths to go in the greenhouse for the scent. That is a good idea. I like that. Allotment life. I've oversown on marigolds. 240 plants. Oh, wow. I'd love to stay all night. This Mike's greenhouse. I'd love to stay all night, but I'm entering a plants competition. I need to get them ready early tomorrow. So good. Right. Night, Mike. See you later, mate.
Ross Minton, the DB5 car. It looks like a Mr. Bean car. It actually is quite nice.
Aston Martin DB5. That's a lovely looking car. I don't know if you're allowed to show stuff like that, are you?
Oh well.
You'll get the YouTube police on us.
Just did.
Right. I'll tell you what. I think we'll wrap it up now, because you're up pretty late, young lady. And even though it's Saturday tomorrow and you're not in school, you still need your beauty sleep. And so do I. Yeah? So we'll say good night to you all. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a blast. You're all great. Right. Take care, and I'll see you later. Now you've got that awkward moment now where I'm looking around going, how do we stop this, Ruby? There we go. See ya! See ya!
Yeah.
Yeah.